This is a little lesson on nasal rinsing, and of course we're going to use our Sinus Genie nasal rinse products, which are designed to really clean you out beyond anything else out there. So let's give it a whirl. Okay, here's what we start with. We've got the Sinus Genie nasal rinse salt. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. You wouldn't believe it. If we had smell-o-vision, you would smell herbal oils infused with this salt, and when you take off the top, it just permeates the air with smells of eucalyptus, lemongrass, spearmint, and of course a little black pepper oil in there also. And this stuff is just beautiful. It's made with a natural solarized sea salt that we get from the Caribbean, actually, and it is just incredible stuff. And of course, sea salt is way, way better than regular table salt. Especially for nasal rinsing, because it has all kinds of minerals that the regular salts really don't have. And then of course we have our Sinus Genie nasal rinse mix. This contains a little bit of hot pepper extract in it, and so basically you take a dropper and you add it to the nasal rinse mix, and it really, really, really clears you out like you would not believe. It's awesome stuff. So anyway, let's get started. Most nasal rinse kits that you see nowadays either have a neti pot or a nasal rinse bottle like this. I personally like the nasal rinse bottle, although the neti pots are cool because they look like genie lamps, hence the name Sinus Genie. But I really feel that the nasal rinse bottles are better, easier to use. So basically we start with some warm water. Now you can use distilled water if you like, and warm that up slightly. Be very careful about it. But I just like water from the tap. It's easier. I hope it's clean. I mean, we drink it, so. And basically I fill it right up to the line. 8 ounces of water I like in there, because I like to do both sides. And what we do now is I take this little, it's a 1/4 teaspoon, makes it a little easier for pouring it in. And I've already put one in, so that's 2, and that's 3. I personally like a full teaspoon worth per 8 ounces of water. But with any kind of salt, you can use anywhere from even a 1/4 teaspoon right up to a full teaspoon per 8 ounces of water. So let's put the top back on, our salt. And we're going to take the nasal rinse mix here, Sinus Genie nasal rinse mix. I already shook it up. And what we're going to do now is we take a dropper. And you see I have a half dropper here. So I'm going to put a half drop in. And I'm going to do it one more time so I get a full mil out of this. And bam, there we go. Okay. So, now we fill her up, and we shake her up, and just make sure you put your finger on the top of this thing, because see, it shoots out like crazy, because that's how it's designed. And we shake that baby up. Get the capsaicin going in there real nice, all those oils. You can already smell it. That's just slightly warm water, very slightly, little above room temperature. Alright, so let's give this a go. Okay, so here's how we start. We basically take the nasal rinse applicator and you put it up one nostril, and you just slightly press until the water starts coming out the other side. I know it's not a pretty sight, but boy, it really works. And then you do the same thing to the other side. And as you see, I haven't even used half the bottle yet, barely. And already, I mean, it just clears you right out. Definitely have a paper towel or tissues handy, because you're going to blow your nose like crazy. Here we go. I want to finish this bottle off. Oh, it's freaking awesome, man. Sinus Genie. The best damn nasal rinse stuff that ever was from the makers of Sinus Buster. Nasal rinsing really works, folks. Doctors recommend it, especially during this cold season. Great way to prevent and get rid of a sinus infection, so give it a shot.